Tales from the Abyss. Tales from the Abyss. The washerwoman of shadows. An old washerwoman lived in a house with a white stone floor. Every day at noon, a dark, ugly stain appeared in the center of the room. "I must clean this," she said. "My house must be pure." She scrubbed the stain with lye and wire brushes. She scrubbed until her fingers bled. She scrubbed until the stone wore down, but the stain remained dark and sharp. "It is stubborn dirt," she cried. "I must work harder." She spent her whole life on her knees, scrubbing the darkness, hating it, fighting it. She died of exhaustion right there on the floor. When they carried her body away, the stain vanished. It had been the shadow of her own body, cast by the sun coming through the skylight. She had spent a lifetime trying to scrub away the proof of her own existence. Moral: you are trying to purify the ego, but the impurity is just the shadow cast by your standing there. Move, and the stain is gone. The thief who robbed himself a master thief was so skilled he could steal the eggs from under a bird without her waking, but he grew bored. "There is no challenge left," he said. "I want to rob the king's treasury, but I want it to be a surprise." So the thief took a potion of forgetfulness. He forgot he was the thief. He forgot he had built the treasury. He forgot he held the key in his pocket. He woke up as a beggar outside the walls. "I am starving," he thought. "I must break into that fortress." He spent years scaling the walls, dodging guards and picking locks. He suffered cold, hunger and terror. Finally, he reached the inner vault. He cracked the safe with trembling hands. Inside, he found a mirror and a note in his own handwriting. "Congratulations, you stole the thrill of the chase." He laughed until he wept, realizing the poverty, the wall, and the gold were all parts of the game he had arranged for himself to avoid boredom. Moral: you are the architect pretending to be the intruder. The obstacles are your own design, placed there for the joy of overcoming them. The skeletons feast. A starving skeleton sat at a banquet table piled high with fruit, meat, and wine. He picked up a grape and dropped it through his jaw. It fell through his ribs and hit the floor. "I cannot eat," rattled the skeleton. "I have no stomach. The food passes right through me." He tried to drink wine, but it stained his white bones and made a puddle on the chair. He was in hell, surrounded by abundance, but unable to hold it. Then a voice from the air whispered, "Stop trying to keep the food, taste it and let it fall." The skeleton picked up an apple. He bit it. He did not try to swallow it. He simply experienced the crunch and the sweetness. He let the apple fall through his ribs, but he kept the essence of the taste in his awareness. Suddenly, the skeleton realized he was not starving. He was consuming the energy of the food without needing the bulk of it. He ate the whole banquet, leaving a pile of waste on the floor, but his spirit was full of fire. Moral: do not try to hold onto the world. Let the objects fall through you like sand. Keep only the flavor, rasa, of the experience. The bird that feared the sky. A canary was born in a cage. It was a beautiful cage with gold bars. The canary felt safe. "This is my world," it sang. "I have my perch, I have my cup." One day the door was left open. The canary looked out. It saw the blue sky. It looked vast. It looked empty. It looked like it went on forever. "It is too big," screeched the canary. "If I fly out there, I will fall up. I will dissolve. There are no walls to hold me together." The canary slammed the door shut with its own beak and locked it tight. It huddled in the corner, shaking. "Thank goodness," whispered the canary. "I almost became infinite." Moral: bondage is comfortable. Freedom is terrifying. You are not in prison because the door is locked. You are in prison because you are afraid of the size of the sky. The reflection that stabbed the mirror. A reflection in a mirror grew to hate the glass. "This surface traps me," the reflection shouted. "It distorts me, it makes me flat. I must destroy it to be free." The reflection pulled out a knife. It raised the knife and stabbed the glass with all its might. Crack! The mirror shattered into 1,000 pieces, but the reflection did not die. Instead, there were now 1,000 tiny reflections, one in each shard, all holding a tiny knife. I have multiplied my suffering, cried the reflection. Then the one standing before the mirror walked away. Instantly, the 1,000 reflections vanished. Moral: you cannot kill the ego by fighting it. Violence only splinters it into 1,000 new forms. To destroy the reflection, you must simply look away. VIII